Abhishek with us, and we are here on Googly Goals powered by Googly Mania.
We have brought interesting news for you from the World Cup. We are here today with the first day of action from the group of 16.
Absolutely, we are here with the latest updates from this World Cup. What an exciting match this has been. Viewers, let's start with tonight's match today.
Yeah, right away viewers, France has never won against Argentina in the World Cup before, and it was an enthralling contest for supremacy between Argentina and France, but the result was a given. We are always concerned about Argentina. They squeezed through qualifying to the round of 16, although defensively they never look far from disaster. It was first blood for France as Kylian Mbappe was pushed inside the box by Rojo. Mbappe attacked the Argentine defenders with his Olympian speed, and he was just too much for the Argentines to handle.
Well, Anthony Griezmann was not one to make any mistake from the resulting spot kick, which was awarded to France. But one would think that the goals were never a doubt. Not when you have Lionel Messi, Higuain, Aguero, Diabla at the disposal. Between all of them, they have racked up in a staggering number of 144 goals combined. Kylian Mbappe was simply too hot to handle for the Argentine defense as he ran at them in full throttle.
Bang on. So strong was the attacking Arsenal, Sampaoli left out 29 goal scoring Inter striker Mauro Icardi back at home. However, surprisingly enough for Argentina, the goals have been at a premium so far in the World Cup. But what a screamer from Angel Di Maria just before halftime to put Argentina level. Di Maria took the ball 25 yards out from goal and curled it expertly past Hugo Lloris. It was a stunning strike. It is one of the goals of this tournament.
Well, Abhishek, let's not forget that right after the start of the first half, we saw Argentina scored again, coming back from dead in the World Cup from a corner, which was not cleared properly. The ball fell to Messi, who shot back into the net by Mercado. Earlier, only one goal was scored and 4 conceded after a couple of group D games, so players and fans see the red panic button. Messi is a masterclass in himself, but his supporting cast had failed around him. Messi is doing all and beyond, but what is desperately needed was his supporting cast to improve. And improve they did, and how? Shortly afterwards, we saw Pavard scored a belter from 20 yards to squeeze the score.
Then came blitzkrieg from France as Mbappe scored a quick-fire double to sink Argentine hearts. It was a late goal from Aguero in extra time, which raised the Argentina spirits quite a bit, but it was too late, too little for them. However, let's not forget that it was Messi's hat-trick which helped them into this World Cup and resulted in all of Argentine's eggs being in the Messi basket.
Well, this time the World Cup debutants Iceland came first, and Messi played as number 10, which was supposed to give him license to roam about and find the pockets of space. He is so deadly form.
And then again, it was to be Messi who produced the magic against Nigeria when it mattered the most. A ball over the top controlled on his knee before finishing impeccably with his right foot.
Well, I want to add one thing, that when Argentina lined up against France tonight, it was all about Messi and everyone else's last chance for a World Cup. The auditions were over. It was about time that the supporting cast members took the lead. But France and Mbappe especially were just too fast, furious for Argentina to handle. But this match will definitely go as a super classic.
Yes, I totally agree with you. Sad day for all the Argentine fans out there. A case of so near but yet so far. While France supporters will celebrate their team being in the quarterfinals, viewers will now take a short break. Ranabir and I will be back on Googly Goals, brought to you by Googly Mania. Don't go anywhere, stay glued to your screens.
जिक्र जब भी जीएसटी की होती है तो नजरें ढूंढती हैं जीएसटी दोस्त विकास धनानिया को।
नमस्कार विकास जी, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आने के लिए।
विकास धनानिया बात करते हैं पूरी जिम्मेदारी के साथ
कि यहाँ पर गुड्स को रिसीव्ड नहीं किया गया है। हाँ, लेकिन तब आपको ये प्रूफ करना पड़ेगा कि भाई हमने तो हैंड रिक्शा से मंगा लिया है।
आम आदमी जीएसटी को जानना चाहता है, लिहाजा सवालों का अंबार है। इन्हीं सवालों को समेटते हैं हमारे होस्ट राकेश। हर ट्यूसडे और फ्राइडे रात 8 बजे होस्ट राकेश और दोस्त विकास धनानिया हो जाते हैं आमने सामने, सिर्फ आपके लिए जियो बांग्ला पर। देखिए जीएसटी की बात दोस्त के साथ जियो बांग्ला पर।
Welcome back everyone. Moving on to the next match, Uruguay will be facing Portugal in the FIFA World Cup Stadium in Sochi tonight in a short while. Uruguay have eased through their group stages, which culminated in an emphatic win over Russia, and will have Portugal worried today.
Uruguay and Portugal will come to blows for a place in the quarterfinals tonight. This game will see some of the most controversial players on one pitch, which includes Suarez and Pepe.
Well, probably you'll be naming Ronaldo, but I'll be naming Godin, who has really helped Uruguay to qualify from the group stages without even conceding a goal. He's one of the best in shutting down opponents. Godin has committed just 3 fouls in the tournament so far, while Ronaldo has been brought down 13 times. The defender is willing to win by any means necessary though, and Ronaldo will surely be exposed tonight to underhand tricks from him.
Ronaldo, I can say, has come out on top in their recent meetings. The forward has scored 22 goals in 31 Madrid derby matches. But Godin, yeah, I agree, has enjoyed success somewhat, preventing Ronaldo from finding the net in 13 of their last 20 meetings. They also have a history of on-field spats. Ronaldo once punched Godin during a Spanish Super Cup game.
Well, let's not forget the battle at the other end of the pitch itself. Pepe is a master of the dark arts. He always gets his opponents on the edge, and Suarez is prone to committing mistakes while playing on the edge. Suarez has, however, been so calm so far and will definitely hope to remain so given his controversial World Cup so far.
Exactly. In the last 2 World Cups, Suarez had 2 bad spats. One in which he bit
That's a handball incident, and obviously you can remember that cheerleading incident, Italy, the match against Italy altogether.
Yeah, but Portugal would have noticed that Uruguay lacked creativity against Egypt and Saudi Arabia, but then again, their miserly defense is yet to concede a goal. Coming to Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo's goals against Spain and Morocco aside, they have been an average team. But as long as the greatest player of all time is in Portugal's lineup, everything is fine. However, the defensive solidity seems to have abandoned them a wee bit since Euro 2016.
Well, Abhishek, I want to tell you that this key battle in this match is going to be between Diego Godin and Cristiano Ronaldo. These players know each other well, given the battles in the El Clasico. Well, not El Clasico, rather another sort of Clasico between Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid respectively.
Right.
And Cristiano Ronaldo and Real Madrid, however, has mostly prevailed in those matches.
Exactly. Now to tell you a bit about the player all eyes will be resting on tonight. What a free kick he scored against Spain. We'll see some hard tackles and quite a few free kicks for sure. When he first came to Manchester United from Sporting Lisbon in 2003, Ryan Giggs used to take free kicks. But Ronaldo being Ronaldo, he took on the challenge to be the best. He practiced his free kicks with Giggs and Rooney, and once he mastered his free kicks, he sure liked people watching and talking about him.
Well, probably this is one matter I completely agree with you, because he understands the marketing side of the whole game. He steps back with arrogance, pulls his shots up to expose his thigh muscles as if it's to ensure that all eyes are glued on that, and he is someone who doesn't meet the trick, and that is something what makes Ronaldo to be a special player altogether. In the very last match itself, in the match against Spain, we weren't expecting Portugal scoring a goal in the dying minutes.
Do you think he scared De Gea?
Well, to some extent.
His under thighs, his thigh muscles.
Well, that's what Ronaldo brings in the game itself. When you're playing against the top player, whatever goalkeeper you are, whether you're Hugo Lloris or De Gea or anyone else, you know Ronaldo is going to give you a tough question.
And the world usually watches when he's playing, and that's all that he wants. Now his leadership qualities are also unbelievable. That is one hell of a development, because back then he was all about individual brilliance. However, with experience and Euro 2016 already under his belt, he is now a leader of men. He plays for matches like tonight.
But don't underestimate Uruguay. They have Luis Suarez and Edinson Cavani looking razor sharp in training, as Uruguay fine-tuned the preparations and showed that they had a spring in his step while he was doing the sprinting deals before the match.
Luis Suarez and Cavani's credentials will be put to the test by a Portugal side looking to build on their success in Euro 2016, while Uruguay goalkeeper Fernando Muslera has failed to be tested convincingly thus far, but has not come up against a forward as dangerous as Ronaldo.
Well, I would point out one thing, that both the sides feature in the toughest side of the draw, with the win setting up in a quarter-final and Nizhny Novgorod against France. All the best to all sets of fans from Portugal as well as from Uruguay all over the world. May the best teams win today. Cheers.
Now, going back to the earlier match tonight, you want to say something on that? It was really sad for all the Argentine fans.
Well, I know I have tempted myself for not saying anything about Lionel Messi, but obviously Ronaldo knows that as Messi has flopped today, it's probably if he can score the winning goal, or if he can take Portugal to the next round itself, Ronaldo will be ahead Lionel Messi yet another time.
Do you think Lionel Messi will play for another World Cup?
Well, probably. Before that, I'll see there will be another drama. He'll retire
because he quoted that I'm not going to retire before winning a World Cup.
See, to be absolutely frank, the lineup of Argentina, as far as the young players are concerned, isn't that satisfying. They need some mentor altogether. They need a captain, and when you have someone like Messi, you have to rely upon him. Other players like Diabla, Higuain, Di Maria, and all these players, they individually are pretty good players, but as far as captaincy is concerned,
you mentioned Dybala. A curious case of Dybala, I'll say. He wasn't played as much as he should have. Do you think it's because of Messi being the same kind of player and Dybala occupying his spaces that Messi wants to get into, as a result of which Dybala has been excluded altogether?
Well, I would like to say, can we get Messi in a phone call altogether? Because it's been said that Messi and Mascherano, the old guard Mascherano, they have been the ones who have been deciding upon the squads itself. So I guess it's probably a case of internal politics, or somehow they couldn't come up with a good formation for the team. That's why, after all, we could see Aguero playing for only 15 minutes or so, a late surge, and we didn't see Diabla, who I believe, can enter into any team 11 in this year's World Cup, apart from Brazil or any other team.
Exactly. That's what everyone would be wondering. Aguero brought into the game too late, and probably the score would have been different. He scored one. If he would have had another 15 minutes, probably the score lines would have been 4-4. We have had extra time.
Yeah, we
could have gone into penalties. Then the story would have been entirely different.
I know, Abhishek.
And we could have also
no.
I know Messi and Ronaldo.
I know Abhishek has a soft corner for Argentina. He's a little bit sad. Probably he's making up the excuses. When you're going to write the tweet
what I'm trying to say is, viewers could have had, and we could have had, a treat for us if we could have seen Messi and Ronaldo pitching against each other, Portugal facing off with Argentina. I'm sure everyone else was also hoping for that.
Well, we can see them together only in El Clasico. That's what the football fate is all about.
Okay, so on that note, we are signing off for the day. Keep watching Googly Goals. Like, share and subscribe. Googly Mania.
See you tomorrow, same time, same place. Between now and then, take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.